Oh my god, I need to eat these. I haven't eaten anything all day. That's good. That's real good. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a pretty exciting day because I have 499 subscribers. And like, either today or tomorrow, I'll probably hit 500. And that blows my mind that there are 500 people who are like, I want to watch this girl. Like, I want to hear what she has to say. My mind is blown. I'm incredibly grateful. Like, I can't even explain when I started this YouTube channel. First of all, I'm one of those people that's been doing YouTube for like a really long time, but never made it anywhere. And to finally feel like I'm doing something right and like I've kind of figured this thing out, just because I gained probably 100 subscribers, close to 100 subscribers in the last 2 weeks. And that's absolutely nuts to me. And just to feel like I've finally figured it out, I'm finally doing it right. I've finally kind of like found my niche. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I finally found what I'm supposed to be doing on YouTube, and it is so exciting to me. So thank you guys for choosing to support my channel and watch my channel and be a part of this, even though I'm so small. And I know sometimes it's easy to like skip over smaller channels. So I'm so thankful that you guys decided to subscribe. I cannot wait to see where my channel is going to go in the future. But today's video is going to be my project pan for 2018, and it's going to be 18 pans of 2018, I guess. So the way that I'm going to do this project pan is a little bit different from how I've seen some people do the 18 pans of 2018 project. And I'm going to do, I think it's called a rolling project pan, where I have one product of each makeup type, like each makeup category in here, which ends up to be 19 products. And as I finish one, I'll roll in another one of that type. And my goal by the end of the year, like obviously I would love to finish all 19 products that I start with, but my goal is to finish 18 products. Whether it's like 4 eyebrow pencils, whether it's 4 eyebrow pencils and an eyeshadow, or you know what I mean? So I would love to finish these ones. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling and let me show you guys the products that I want to use up in 2018. Okay, so let's start with moisturizer. Obviously, we're doing every product category here. So starting with the pre-makeup moisturizer. This, I'm not including skincare in here yet. I might decide to include skincare in it later as I kind of see how things are going. But right now, because of the other project that I'm doing and the way that I'm including skincare in that, I don't want to include it in here as well. So I'm not including like other moisturizers, but my pre-makeup moisturizer that I'm trying to use up, because I have a totally separate area of these, is the Too Faced Hangover RX. I think that's what it's called. Everybody talked about this. I want to say like 2 years ago this was really big, maybe a little bit more. I like it. I just don't use it very often because it's not mattifying, and lately I've been really reaching for mattifying moisturizers, but it's really nice. It absorbs really quickly, and I like it. I've just had it for so long. Like I said, it was popular 2 or 3 years ago, and I got this pretty early on in my makeup collection, so this is one that I want to use up, and I marked all of them with this glittery tape. I don't know if you can see the glittery blue tape, so that they'll stand out to me. Another thing that I learned from last time is that I would forget what products I had in my project pan, and it was difficult to keep track of them, because if I put them away, I would forget about them. If I kept them out, I would, this helps me. I can keep them out in my vanity, but I can also see this very clearly, and it'll be like, hey, use me, I'm a project pan item. So that is another thing that I'm doing differently for this project, but this is my moisturizer for the thing, and I think I can use it up. I don't know if you guys can see the thinness of the tube. Unfortunately, you can't really measure it, but the thinness of the tube, I probably am a little under halfway, and I think if I use this fairly often, I can use it up. Then moving on to primer. So I picked out these products maybe a week ago because I wanted to make sure that they were all products that I could use, you know? Like, they were all products that I had kind of worked with and saw that I was going to be able to use them up. So the first primer that I pulled was the Avance Flawless Effects Skincare Invisible Pores Anti-Shine Mattifying Emulsion. Wow. He just texted me 3 times. This was the primer that I was originally going to put in the project. Obviously it has a little glitter thing, but I used it the other day and it did that bally up thing that some primers do when you try to put something else on top of it. And I just don't have time for that. Especially in a product that I'm trying to use up. I don't want to have to worry about what I'm using it under, what I'm using it over, whether or not it's going to ball up on me. Like, I just don't have time for this, and I don't want to have to work this hard on a product I'm going to try to be using every day. So I decided I'm just going to toss this. This is just going to be a decluttered product because I just didn't like it. And I pulled in for my actual primer the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. Now I do know that this does ball up. You know, like I've heard people have it ball up. It's not the easiest to work with, but the difference between these two is that I know I like this. I know that it works. This one, I've yet to have it prove itself. It's just not worth it. I'd rather have this one, but because of that balling up thing and the fact that it's a little bit more difficult, I tend to not use it as much. So I figured if I put it in the project, it'll encourage me to use it and figure out how to use it. And this just exploded. Like it literally just broke. Whatever. So I figured that by putting this in the project, I can kind of get more use on it, figure out the ways that it works better, and actually use it instead of just avoiding it because it's complicated. So I have a ways to go. Okay, foundation. The foundation that I want to use up is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 104 Golden, what is this? Golden Beige foundation. This is like one of my favorite foundations of all time, like probably top 2 foundations of all time. It is so good. I'm wearing it today. I put this on at 12 o'clock today and it's now 7 o'clock, 6:30. It is an incredible foundation, but I've had this for so long and I know that I need to use it up. It's one of those foundations that I can put on and I know for a fact that I'm going to have a good skin day and that my makeup is going to look good that day. So I think this is a good foundation to put in the project pan because I'm going to want to be using it a lot. And it's one that kind of falls to the wayside behind some of my newer and more exciting foundations, but it is so good and it's past its prime. So I need to use this up, and this is the foundation in the project pan. Moving on to concealer. The concealer that is in this project pan is the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Light 2 Vanilla. The reason that this is in the project is, one, because I'm trying to get rid of samples, and so anytime I have the opportunity to encourage myself to use up a sample, I'm going to put one in, but also because I just don't reach for it, and I never really have. I've probably used this once, and I just kind of want to figure out what it's all about, use up a sample, and decide like if it's worth all the hype, and if I really want to get a full size of it. So I thought it would be cool to kind of have a sample concealer in there, get rid of it. I have way too many concealers. Most of them I don't like. So yeah, I've never really figured this concealer out, and I thought this would be a good time to try. It's small, so I think that I could use it up as opposed to other concealers. Maybe not so much, or that I don't really want to use up. So yeah, NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Vanilla. So what's next? Setting powder. Oh, fuck. So tonight is the Georgia-Alabama game, and I live in Georgia. My boyfriend is a huge Georgia fan. He's actually going to the game, so I'm supporting. Setting powder. This is the Flower Beauty setting powder. What is this actually called? Loose powder in L1. One of the reasons that I want to put this in my project pan is because I cannot wait to get this packaging out of my makeup drawers. It is so annoying to store. It's beautiful, but unless this is like your only powder and you have it sitting out on your desk, it is a bear to store. It doesn't fit well anywhere. It's like weirdly shaped, so like it just sucks. The powder in it is, wow. The powder in it is good. I do like it. I've been using it lately, and it is a powder that I think I could use every day and be happy about it. It is colored, but it's not, like, it's a color that would work for me kind of all the time, so I'm not really worried about that. It's just your everyday basic loose setting powder from the drugstore. I like it, but I kind of, again, like, because it's so difficult to store, it ends up, like, pushed back in my drawers, and then I forget about it, and I don't use it, and I want to get rid of it because it's a pain in the ass to store. So this is, there's nothing else to say. This is the powder that's in my project pan. I don't really know how much is in here because I think it's too full for me to really want to take the sifter out. Once I get a little bit more work done on it, I will take the sifter out and kind of show you guys where I am. But right now, I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty full, which is right about there. So that is the setting powder. What's next? Bronzer. This is the same bronzer from my last project pan, the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is the one that I chose to keep in the project because I was the most disappointed with the amount of progress that I made on it. It's a nice bronzer. It smells really good. I have it on my cheeks today. It's kind of grown on me. When I first started using it, I really liked it. And then as I used it more, it kind of stopped liking it and then started liking it again. So I like this. I am not overwhelming myself this time with 3 bronzers. So I think that this is being a sample and being a little bit smaller. I think that I can use this up fairly easily. And then at the end of like fully finishing this, I think I'll be able to know whether or not I actually want to buy it. But I like it, and I'm excited to get more use out of it when this is the only bronzer that I'm really working on. That being said, all of this is going to be kind of difficult because I am trying to do both projects at once. I think doing that will give me a good break from these Project Pan products, and I think it'll be fine. Okay, moving on, the blush that I want to use up. So my thinking for this one was, I honestly don't think that I can finish a full blush. They're big, you don't need a lot, and so I think it would be really difficult to finish up a full size blush. And out of the blush samples that I have, I chose to do the NARS Goulet blush because I have this in a palette, and I don't want to have two of the same blushes kicking around, so I really want to finish this one up. And I want to finish this one because, like, I don't want to finish one blush in the palette, you know? Like, I don't want to have a palette with an empty spot. So I figured I would finish up this little sample, or try to finish up this little sample, and then I'll not have duplicates of the same color blush. It's a really, really pretty kind of shimmery golden mauve, and I really like it. It's really flattering. I have it on my cheeks today. The downside, and that's what's going to make this a little bit more difficult, is that it is pretty pigmented, so you don't need a lot. But at the same time, like, you can build this up and it looks really, really nice. So I think that I can make pretty good progress on it. I would love to at least make pan, but I mean, I would obviously really love to finish it up. The highlight that I'm putting in here isn't your typical highlight. This is the Winky Lux Diamond Powder in medium. This is something I got in an Ipsy bag, which I discontinued because I hate these little sample things. I just don't like them. They don't fit well in my collection. They're annoying and really want to get rid of them, although I don't know what I'm going to pan once I don't have all these samples. That's a problem for a later date. This is one of the more subtle, it's like a highlight powder. I don't know how to explain it. It's like the Wet n Wild, maybe it's Reserve Your Cabana bronzer that's actually a highlight where it's like really, really subtle. This is like that. It is super subtle, but when you put it on, it kind of just makes your cheekbones catch the light. Like, they're not glowy or dewy, they just kind of catch the light. And the reason that I put this in the project is because that's something that I can wear every day to work, because I don't want to wear a crazy bright highlight to work. So this is perfect for that. It works for me right now when I'm a little bit more fair. It's going to work when I have more of a tan, and it's just really nice. It's a really soft, buttery powder. Honestly, I would consider repurchasing a full size of this, but I want to see how I feel about it once I've kind of gotten through it. And I think because it's small, again, I can't imagine myself finishing a highlighter. So for me, this is something that's more attainable than your typical highlighter. And again, I can use this every day. So I think I'll do okay on this one. I have no hint of pan right now. None on any of these. We're finished the face. Okay, let's do the setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This is not a clear bottle, so I have no clue how far I am, but I would guess about halfway. And I just want to finish this up because I have like 3 of them, and I just don't think I need 3. And I figured if I'm going to try to get one out of my collection, it might as well be one that I have a whole bunch of backups of. So this is the makeup setting spray that I'm going to try to use up, and I honestly think I can do a pretty good job because I know I like this. And I already spray it on my face every day without it being in a project pan, so I think I can use that up. Okay, moving on to eyes. The eyeshadow palette that is in my project pan is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. This is their more cool tone, pink, purple palette. And I don't want to finish this palette. I just want to, if you guys watch Lisa Stevens, she also does project pans. And her palette that she had, she just said she wanted it to look more used. And that's how I feel about this. I just want it to look like I've used this palette, and it really doesn't, like at all. So I just want to make this palette look more used, more loved, maybe hit pan on one shade, but it's a palette, this was like my first big palette, like over $40 palette, and I just want to show it some love. I want to get some use out of it, kind of use more of these shades that I don't really use, and just try to make it look more loved, because it is loved. I really do like this palette. It's different from anything that comes out right now. People are coming out with all these warm toned shadows, and half of the shadows that I have are warm, probably 3/4. So I really wanted to kind of pull this out and get some use out of it. So I'm actually really excited for this. I've been using it lately, and I love it. I also rolled over this ColorPop. Why do I always, because it's ColorPop Plunge. I also rolled over this ColorPop Plunge Super Shock Shadow. This was in my last project pan, and I just want to continue to try to use it up before it goes bad, because it's my favorite eyeshadow of all time. And if anybody knows a dupe for it, that would be really, really nice, because I really don't want to be done with it, because I really, really love it. Yeah, so this is rolling over. I do have pan in a couple places. I have a good ways to go. Probably not as much as I think I do, and I'm going to be really sad when it's done. But if you guys watched my last project, I don't like having half-finished products laying around my collection. Like, if it looks like it's almost done, I want to finish it up. So that's how I feel about this one. I just want to continue to try to get my use out of this before it expires, because it is my all-time favorite. The eyeliner that's in this project, I am not worried about finishing this up. Like, I know I will. This is the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil. This is what I have on my eyes today. This is my all-time favorite gel pencil, tight lining, waterlining pencil. I could use this every single day and like never want for another black pencil. I really don't know why I buy them, because this is my favorite. It lasts so well. Like I said, I've had this on my eyes for like 7 hours now, and it hasn't gone anywhere, and I really love it. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys how much I have left, because it's the kind where like if you twist it up, you can't twist it back down. But I think I'll do fine on this, because I can use it every single day when I'm not using like my other project, and I think I'll do just fine on it. So I think this is one that I'll be able to finish up, but then I'm gonna have to buy another one, because I just really like this. Mascara is tricky when it comes to project pans, because I feel like they go bad before you can finish them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here. It's already pretty old, and if I feel like it's gone bad, I'll count it as done. It might be cheating, but like, so I'll have like 4 mascaras by the end of the year. It's fine. It's fine. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous, what is this? L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. This is one of the first mascaras that I bought because of YouTube. Everybody was obsessed with this. Like, Carly Bible was obsessed with this. It is a really nice mascara. It's one of those ones that, why do I keep opening and closing everything? It's one of those ones that has like a really long skinny wand, so you can like really get up and separate your lashes and make them really long, which isn't really in right now. Like, right now it's all about like full volume false lashes, but I still really like the look of this for like an everyday thing. So I think I can use this every day and be totally happy. Mascara, like I said, is weird because like you can't really tell, like you're not really gonna run out. It's just gonna go bad. So this is a very good mascara, and I could totally use it every day, and I think I can use it up. And then the last product for eyes is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is in brunette, and it's a little bit warm for me, especially with my like black hair right now. So I don't think I can use this right now, but later on, like in the summer when my hair kind of lightens up, I think I can use this. I like this brow product. I only have about ½ an inch left, so I think I can get this up pretty quickly. I think brow products are one of the easiest things for me to use up because I use them every day. So I think I can use this up pretty quickly and then probably finish another one on top of this. I just wish that this were a better color for me, so I want to use it up. I like this product, and I think if I got another one, I would get chocolate. I think it's a better color for me. It's less warm. Well, I think anything would look warm against my hair right now. But I really like this formula. I do like the L'Oreal one better, but I still like this one, and I think I'll easily be able to use this up. Like I said, brow pencils are a breeze. And then the rest that we have in here are lip products. So I have one of each type of lip products to finish up because I figured I may not finish all of these, but at least I'm giving myself the opportunity to. So most likely, like, the products that I'm not going to finish up will be lip products and, like, blush. I think literally everything else I can finish besides those two. For lip products, we'll start with lip liner. And the lip liner that's going to be in this project is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Lip Liner in Nude? Natural. This is a sharpened liner. I'm not a big fan of lip liners. I keep buying them for some reason, but I really don't use them, and I really don't enjoy using them. But this is the Rimmel lip liner in Natural. It's just a very basic lip liner. It's one that I think I can wear a lot on its own or under other things. So I think I'll be able to use it up fairly easily. And because it's a sharpener, I feel like I can kind of waste it easily. So I think I'll be able to finish that one up, hopefully. The lip crayon is the Newsticks Mystic Lip and Cheek Pencil. This is what I have on my lips today. Again, it's a sharpen kind of thing, so you can kind of waste some product. But I really like this color. It's another kind of, it's more purple, more mauve-y than what I normally wear, but it's another more neutral color. And today what I did is I just put it on, and then I took a little lip balm and put it on top, and I really like this. It's nice and creamy, feels really comfortable on the lips, and it's a sample, and I hate them, so I want to get rid of it. But I really like the formula, and I really like the color. I may have accidentally also put in my Aquarius lip cream because I want to finish this up. You guys, I'm so disappointed in myself for not being able to finish it up the last time. And I know that ColorPop lip products go bad kind of quickly, so I just want to keep trying to use it up. I think it may not be easy, but I'm going to try. Okay, let's do the lip balm. This is the Milani. These are like the lip balms, Moisture Lock lip balms, is that what they're called? These are like the juicy ones. I don't know what else to call them. They're juicy. These are getting kind of old, and so I figured I wanted to try to finish up another one. I think I bought like all of them because I'm an idiot, and I want to try to finish up at least one of them. I think I've already finished up two, but I want to try to finish up this one as well. It doesn't smell quite as good as it did when I got it, but it didn't break my lips out or anything, so I think I'm okay. And I do like the way these make my lips feel, like when I put them on before makeup or anytime my lips are feeling kind of dry, so hopefully I can use that one up. And then the lipstick is the Maybelline 945 lipstick, Stormy Sahara. This is one that has gotten a good amount of love. I mean, not all the love, like it could have gotten more, but this is one of my more loved lipsticks. And again, it's a really nice nude shade that I could think that I can wear a lot. I don't want to include a bunch of shades that I'm not going to wear and I'm going to have to force myself to wear them. Then I'm definitely not going to finish them up. So this is a nice normal nude shade. I already know that I like it. I've used it a good amount. And I think that I'll be able to finish that up as long as I just keep using it. So really nice formula. This is like my favorite drugstore lipstick formula. Again, Stormy Sahara, nice nude. And then the last product that is in my project pan is this little mini Buxom lip gloss in Rose Julep. This is like a more pink color. This would be like my pop of color for the project. But it's still, because it's a gloss, it's not crazy bright. It's just like a tint of color, and I love this formula, but I don't like samples, so hopefully I can get rid of this one. I know that it's a formula that I like, and it's kind of a color that I don't normally go for, but I think having it in a lip gloss form in a project, I think I'll be able to get through it and get another sample out of my way. And because it's so small, I have faith that I'm going to be able to finish that up. So those are all the products that are in my 18 and 2018 project pan, where I'm trying to finish up 18 of these products by the end of the year. I am very excited. I think that I have done a good job of setting myself up for success this time, which I need after the last time. But I also think that I made it a little bit challenging. You know, I put a fairly new blush in there. I put a full loose setting powder, and I'm excited to use these products. And I'm also excited to have this new kind of system of keeping track of them, so I can just put them in my vanity, have them with the products that I'm using every day, so I'm not going to forget about them, but I'm also not going to have them like sitting in an extra box that makes me want to put it under the desk and forget about it. So I'm really excited. I hope that you guys are too. If you are doing a project pan, comment your channel and your project down below, because I love watching them, and it's always nice to see like how other people are doing and kind of cheer other people on. It kind of feels like a camaraderie, like we're all doing this big fun project together, and like you want everybody to succeed. So if you were doing a project pan, leave that down below. If you would like to see the other project that I've been mentioning all of this video and you haven't yet, that will be linked up above. I'm super excited for that one. I mean, I'm excited for this one too, but that one's like really exciting. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel to see how I do in this project and the other videos that I'm going to be posting throughout the entire year of 2018 and beyond. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.